The 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. This is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The veteran Leonard Floyd, they're on the tackle. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to have the Ravens' 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Again, it's Jackson. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 3rd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. Jackson up top again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So the ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. On the ground, here's Henry. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Third and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Ronnie Bell. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Finding room at midfield. And he will score. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He's got a man. It's Walker. He is in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Back to the air is Purdy. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Okay, ready? Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go, Rick, go! Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat!
They'll put Ayuk in motion. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He's going to run it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. 2nd down and 8.
Trap 60. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Check out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Quick throw here is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Jacob Howing. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. He'll find Aguilar. Complete. A big hole. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here is Bell on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Let's go. 70 range, 70 range. Mustang 19. Go.
A first down throw for Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On the ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Shut up. Buffalo 18.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Play action. Here's Purdy. That one intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run. And here's Mason. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line.
70 Lion.
They'll motion over Samuel.
Ready, ready.
On the ground is Mason. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
Hey, let's go.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
19, Pioneer. 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
Now Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side.
Hurry, 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 hurry.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Check go.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They managed to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to tuck it and go. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just 2 quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
Go.
They'll run. This is Mason. Good running inside the 25. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. Purdy. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Ready up.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
Ready, ready. Hurry, hurry.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
On the jump.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Now the Ravens use their first timeout. This the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
To throw, it's Purdy. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And now it's 4th and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Here's Purdy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
No, we change it.
Again, it's Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They face 2nd down and 7. Jackson up top again. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To the air one more time with Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but the
blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
This drive will start on the ground. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll stick to the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Samuel has it working in the middle. And he's into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get into the end zone. For the moment, it's 2 points, but there is a flag down on the field. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll run. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Big play coming up. This is third down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raven first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Niners will use their third and final timeout.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for first and 10. This is Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. Henry. Whoa. down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. On the give, here's Henry. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Track at 60. Come on, set. This is asleep. Ready?
Again, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. Back to the air is Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first. They're going to have to score, but, man, I hope we get to see that decision.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here? That's out quickly and complete. And a big collision there, down near the goal line, keeps him out of the end zone. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Returned it. Returned it.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. First and 10. Jackson now. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.